Let's save some time.
May I? Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
Bloom.
May death protect us! Just a small prelude. Life is not so as you wish.
Serenity is before me.
Please cherish wilt here. As you wish.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
I can't thank you enough.
Repay.
Embrace a new life. Together we can do anything. Stars, shine for the heroes. Gracious discernment.
I heard the call. Moment and doubt, farewell. This watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Darkness with me. May death protect us! Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Life is not wilt here.
Moment and doubt, farewell.
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds. Please cherish this time. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Cleanse hatred with love. As you wish. Wilt here.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Embrace a new life.
Let's save some time. All together! No, right.
Let's wait and see.
A day of peaceful repose.
The mic was off all this time. Anyway. Hello and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail.
Repay!
Stars, shine for the heroes.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Bloom.
I can't thank you enough.
Embrace a new life.
I've heard the call. Let the doubt farewell.
Eternal step. Dead return!
Return to dust.
You chose the wrong enemy. Let's settle this.
There was never enough time.
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. May death protect us!
Let's wait and see.
A day of peaceful repose.
Sure. Or just enhance these two. And why not this one?
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead. Turn over this eternal page. Emerge from your cocoon.
Repay!
This mortal form watch over you and guide you on your path.
Receive divinity. Eternal step. Dead return!
May death protect us! Danger approach as you wish. It's my stars. Shine for the heroes.
Heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Life wilt here. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. Together we flowers bloom for tomorrow.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell. I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
It's my turn to shine. Stars, Shine for the heroes.
Please, Chariot, return to dust. May death protect us!
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
The dead return!
Together we... Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds.
Embrace a new life.
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me. Cleanse hatred with love.
Darkness with me. Return to dust.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. All energized.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
It's of no consequence. Born to doubt farewell.
Darkness with me. Return to dust. May death protect us!
Let's start the Take the answer!
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Root here.
Prepared to awaken the ripples? This is eternity!
I'm okay.
Receive divinity.
I can't thank you enough.
Embrace a new life.
Eternal the dead return!
I'll overcome the thorns. Born to doubt farewell.
Life is not so fragile. Return to dust.
Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds.
May death protect us!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love.
I'm okay.
Look, we're flying. Take the answer.
I underestimated you.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. Please return to dust. Light darkness with me. Return to dust.
God dang.
You too had darkness with me.
Serenity is before me. I've heard the call. This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Prepared to awaken the... This is eternity!
Return to dust.
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me! Cleanse hatred with love!
Too easy. The nonchalant elation. Nuke them from orbit. What? Anyway. Crit damage boost, follow-up attack damage boost. Ah, Strider, nonchalant elation. Make a total of 20 choices of elation. The others probably make choices of destruction, whatever. Have the countdown exactly 0 after entering a bus swarm domain. Difficulty 4 or higher. It's just such a pain in the arse to do. I'm doing it because of these. Simply put. Alright, who's calling me? Dahlia. Cascade, we meet again. Why aren't you talking? Is it really you? I can't see you. Where are you? I can't see you anywhere. I'm at home. A new family. Harmony. And as a new memory is about to bloom, I must be prepared to welcome it. I wonder if you know how to play the role of a mother. Mum. How should I know? Guess how old I am. I've called you Mum. How would you respond? Hi, my baby. Alright, let me rephrase that. What kind of mother would you like? Beautiful, steadfast, strange. Yeah, beautiful, definitely. Beautiful, the kind of beauty that's beyond comparison. Understand, thank you. With your advice, I'm sure I can take good care of my new family. How's she doing? Anyway. Lucky statue. I can level up the statue. Wait, what? I thought it was already leveled up. Did they introduce new levels to it or something?
It's still early.
Syrup and honey brew.
Like a long face, buddy! Cheer up!
No, this.
Remember to bring more next time!
So you can spend all your shit, I guess. Title, bounty, disorder, ambrosia. The fuck? Oh, the offerings.
It's still early. Where to now?
The taste of celestial ambrosia.
Right. Libation. No 46. It's probably the chests that I haven't gone yet. More to shore, ruins of time. Can't believe I'm missing so much. How am I missing this much? No? Did I not discover the whole thing? Alright, let's start from the beginning.
Is that all?
I don't remember where the as I've written is. Is it in the art world? It might be. I gotta discover the butterflies here too. Oh, not the butterflies, the fucking what? Sprites, worms, fairies. Oh, Trixie. My back is acting up. Enough. In a nymph. Dictionary, the word submit does not exist. This throne is mine now. There's a throne, huh?
A will of metal and stone.
Strive crystallite. Question: if it looks so sharp and often used in brutal battles, why does it harm its creator? Answer: actually it does. Why doesn't it harm its creator? Crimson crystal blooms in the shape of strife in a dictionary that doesn't actually exist. It's called strength, a word with the same root as pomegranate in the Cremnoan language. Now, I remember looking at this before, but thinking nothing of it at the time because I couldn't access it. Where'd that spear? Oh, there it is. Spear. Oh my god, Bartolus. Take these coins as compensation. So I gotta find a way to knock down this wall. Touch the feather-shaped amber. Yeah, I can touch them now. 2 spots remaining. Climb through the window. Palace where wind dwells. Nest of gold or silver is nothing compared to my little nymph then. Who is perched atop this golden mountain? That is right, it is I. No plastic traveler, you cannot imagine how troubled I am. But as I spend every day counting these gold coins, day after day, night after night, I can never finish. Give the money to me, I will spend it for you. It's my and yours, and stop counting it. Run! The bandits are coming! Buzz. The treasures are mine! It's so dilapidated, you gotta take care of this place, Zeg. Kitty's treasure pile. Gold coins, capture gold coins, Zagreus' funny face. Oh, look at all the treasure lying around, makes a kitty elated. Cozy spot. Hey, say, why does that moon look so familiar? Didn't tell me it was borrowed from the princess homebody again. Steal the moon. Peaceful and elegant, overflowing with untold riches, is the dream life. Whoever receives this fantasia will also be moved by impeccable taste. By my impeccable taste. Spear? Hey, my dear friend, by the gods beyond the sky, I, Bartolo, send you my most noble greetings. Stop playing games and give me back my spear. You get your spear, but first, just look at that beautiful moon. It makes me want to have a nice chat with an old friend. I know it's a bit weird for me to be asking, but since it's just a little stop on your long journey, do you have any regrets about your time in Amphorius? Yes. Hey, excellent, excellent. As ancestor Zagreus used to say, regret is proof that you ever loved. The trickery titan who takes all only to give it all back, only to teach us to appreciate what we have through the pain of loss. Like destruction, eh? Ahem. But some secrets are barren left unknown. Looks like old Bartolus got carried away again. Anyway, as promised. Use your spear back. Do come back and hang out again sometime. Just wants to talk. Wait, did I actually get my spear back? Moonlight, the pool, coins flipping in the air. Ancestor Zagreus once said, the slightest thought is a sin on an idle night. What did I say? Want my coin of whimsy? Yeah, of course. Bartolos was prepared some good stuff, especially for you. Take a look, have a peek. And if you're short on money, you can always trade with Zagreus. So I mean, hand of Zagreus and things like that. Oh, nice. Stored flight. Flying through vacuum, flying through data, flying through the cycles. End of gods. The majestic divine form has fallen, and the divine blood has run dry. O gods, rest in peace here. Mirage. Listen, the laughter and chatter from the banquet. The enchanting music of the festival. This is the home we've always dreamed of. Tomb of Blades. Heroes, a crimson fissure tears through the sky. The final battle is upon us, together. Let us cut through the chains of fate. Virus. The virus spreads unchecked, consuming the festering wounds of the old world, and destruction seems inevitable. Zagreus' premium honey curd. Rumor has it as an expensive delicacy stolen by Zagreus from the kitchen of alchemist Arthur's chef, but somehow ended up in Big Chungus Bartolos' massive belly. Big Chungus. Premium bread crisps. Regular souvenirs Zagreus picked up from a particular village, somehow ended up in Big Chungus Bartolos' massive belly. That's a Big Chungus. Zagreus' premium Viscorpus. As is for Zagreus. Don't ask where Bartolos got these otherworldly ingredients from. It matters not to his stomach anyway. Premium red beans. There's a precious ingredient that Zagreus harvested from the grove's god, but somehow ended up in Big Chungus Bartolos' massive belly. Alright. It really feels like a lifetime ago. Hey, remember another one of answers to Zagreus' famous sayings? Theft is but retrieving what belonged to you in the first place. If you don't count those heroes with golden blood, then without a doubt I, Bartolos, would have been your longest companion in this little nutshell. Oh yes, that reminds me. Allow old Bartolos here to let you in on one more tiny little secret. This is a secluded retreat that I handpicked for my retirement. In other words, should you ever find your coin purse a bit light, feel free to come back and rummage around. What's mine is yours. What, really? Then closer to the flower garden entrance. The purple stomach pouch engulfs you. What? Oh, it can teleport me. I didn't realize that. I thought it meant like the flower garden that's just right next to him. Anyway, let's collect this and then we should be good. Alright, let's go another way.
That's good.
There's one up there. Now come back and find all the damn nymphs.
Is that all?
We probably don't need to stay here. Okay, and then back here anyway. It's feather shaped. I would not have guessed. One spot remaining. If I just look, I'll probably be able to see it. So I don't think it's where I've been. Yeah, it's down there. The teleporter right next to it. Alright. It's probably another one of the trials, so I could just walk through it. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's the exits over there. Alright, what does it do? Now here, finally embrace the ego, erupting in a brilliant radiance. Such beautiful radiance, it's like cracking the world itself, even if I want to dive right into it. That beam, what did it reveal? Revealed a chest. No, it's broken. Venture deeper into the ruins. What the hell?
Looks good.
No, bloody hell. Can you just get rid of them?
Eternal page.
No. Wanna work with Fei Xiao? In countless cycles of adventure, surely you won't be surprised by a grey hair speaking in mechanical tones. I am the first and the final scapegoat. 8 is a sacred number. With 8 trophies, you may trade for 1 extra step here. Bring me the trophies that bear my likeness, and I shall aid you in claiming your ultimate victory. So that's where you spend it. I see. I just killed him. Farewell to all the scapegoats. Pick up a feather, and you can imagine a bird's song. Therefore, a single feather is a singing bird. The one who built me said he hoped you'd enjoy this line. Though it was not his own, he also said I should ask if you wish to know his name, for you may not like it. Do you wish to know his name? Alright, sure. Lycurgus. If that name displeases you, I apologize. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Duke Inferno, because, you know, the goat heads. Thus ends the record of the Golden Scapegoat. Farewell.
Is that all?
Virus
Great.
epitaph.
The more the better.
Golden remains. A trophy obtained after completing. So it's just one more step, huh? Low battery.
Great. The more the
Chirping
better.
secret. Fruit of time. So you finally showed up, Kirk. Could you please? Low battery. Hold on, my battery's deteriorating more and more. Could you help me find insufficient power? Back then, it should have grabbed its new battery into my hands. Shut down. Test site. Sigma Me 13. Exomyth. There was actually an entrance to that place in the ruins of time. She felt a hint of doubt, but still walked towards the street ahead. Now is there one here? Thank you for letting us. I'm thinking these metallic notes really fit in around here. Finally here. If I let us get home. Did they really fit in here? Not really. This is one weird screen. Last time you touched it, you had to fight like Kyrgyz until all hell broke loose. Nothing happened this time. Could something be missing? Like Kyrgyz, maybe? Maybe I'll return all those damn thingies. Oh great, I'm stuck in there. Deeper into the ruins, alright. Did you know? Through the fissures torn in this world, the voice of the dead will be recorded here, including those flame chasers' heroes. Their breaths were faint, their cries of pain often hidden from others, yet their regrets, their desperate calls for Aeronova still echo to this day. As they did in this eon and 30 million times over, it was. Fissure flickers in the void, spilling chills and heat in shifting waves of amplitude. The waves pulse against your footing like a heartbeat climbing from lightless depths. There's a hint of hesitation and uncertainty in your eyes. That's so unlike you. The fates of all beings are woven into a tapestry, and now the most crucial thread lies in your hands. Now that we've come this far, cast aside your fears. We shall meet again in a brand new future. Alright, enter the hidden passage. Be careful. Don't fall, Eat. Beautiful view, isn't it? I've been watching it alone for such a long time before I met you. Thank you for coming here and bringing change to this world. I only wish this pink dream with you by my side would just go on forever, Eat. Was that an Alicia nymph? Echo of War. The rusted crypt of the Iron Carcass. Two treasures are missing. Well, that's fine. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. Missing 3. Wonder if I have enough shards. This will move information and thoughts only in the memory crystal shards. Provide. Ah, that's enough. Through a relieved expression. The weaver is searching far and wide for rare treasures. The golden thread brings tidings. They're at the foot of that giant sword entwined with the tree, appraising the value of treasures. Right there. Look, what a majestic giant sword. It has become one with the ancient tree. It must be the key to opening this. We pull it out and examine its here in origin. It could become a treasure renowned throughout the universe. It's not like I can't pull it out. I just want to let it settle a bit more. But it's a simulation, so it's not a real sword. There's a weaver who's in quite a pickle. The golden thread brings tidings. There's there by the hidden path, hoping to do themselves justice. Right there. I keep missing these. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Honorable Judge, are you here to arrest me? I swear, I was not deliberately running wild on this road or fleeing the scene. There truly was a nymph chasing me and trying to kill me. He came charging at me, yelling something about handover and battery. I had to take a sudden turn by the roadside to shake it off. We could still be up ahead right now. I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place here, Kurt. No, it's shut down. I don't have to worry about it. I don't think I've been over here, have I? Oh wait, I have. That's where the chest was. That's where it came from. Son of a bitch. One more. Now I kind of hope that these will actually lead me to the treasures, but I guess not. There's a weaver who's stuck and can't move. The golden thread brings tidings. They're trapped in the roadside grass, waiting for someone to come to their rescue. There again? Son of a bitch. If I find out, how many times must I say it? I did not steal that nymph's electricity. Do I not already have enough to splurge on several more cycles? Wait, it's not the security nymphs here to catch me. Hey you, yes you. Can you help me move me out of this grass patch? Such bad luck, I was fleeing. I was strolling when a rotten nymph knocked me to the roadside and broke my drive system. Dear esteemed guest, I detect no more nymphs in Mamortra shore, ruins of time. Thanks to your help, a golden nymph has appeared as if beckoned. Perhaps it has brought with it some revelation. See you later then. Guest book rewards, title bounty, disorder, ambrosia. Okay. There's nowhere as I've written is. Here. What? Hi, miss me yet? Welcome to the story we wrote together. This page of eternity exists because of you. Cyrene, so you're still here. This is our shared memories. Can you stay with us? The young girl smiled faintly. She had foreseen that at this moment you would hesitate, sigh, or pose a question. Moment later, you too regain your senses. The her before you was nothing more than an ink trace left from the past, able to carry your message, unable to exchange words. Yeah, I know. Sorry, this was the only way I could leave you a message. Cascade, we've come such a long way together on the path of remembrance. Even though the Amphorius in my memories will forever continue its cycles, sealing the iron tomb in the past. For those who remember you, this story and the Eternal Garden will always stay by your side. As part of as I've written, continuing to trailblaze with the Astral Express. The girl paused for a moment, blinking her eyes. One day memories will bear fruit. I'll take them across the stars. I believe we'll meet again. Even though it's hard to guess what you're thinking, Cascade, a heartfelt thank you would surely make this little flower in your heart bloom, right? Thank you, Cascade. Oh, that's right. If you have time, can you please visit me in that little village in a memory? Who knows, I might have prepared a little pink present for you. Explore the Eternal page. What are you guys doing here?
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Since we don't need to run around delivering prophecies anymore, what should we do now? Let's see. No more opening the sentry gate. Everything feels so boring all of a sudden. I'm so sleepy. You gonna make deliveries? Deliveries are bringing things that people want to them. We can use Aggie's World Wide Web to find out what everyone wants. And a whole bunch of us can deliver everything. By doing that, then we need to think of a catchy slogan. You can deliver things with the sentry gate. You can launch it over with a rocket. No, I've got one for that. Tribune lives to deliver. That will blow up the packages. The fuck? All decided to come right now, huh? You can continue teaching. I do like all the attentive students in our classes. Now you could try teaching different classes. That's true, but what should we teach? Hey Tribby, I want to learn how to do magic tricks. I want to learn how to build rockets. Rockets? Absolutely not. That's way too dangerous. Are you saying you just want to see some fireworks? If that's the case, we can teach you how to make those, Lil Grey. Those aren't dangerous? Doesn't feel like there's much of a difference. Is there anything you want me to remember? Ah, of course. Ta-da, there's the doll that we made. Adorable, isn't it? If you ever miss us, just give this doll a little squeeze, Lil Grey. And you're worried about having nightmares, just cuddle it in your arms. We hope to be like the stars in the sky, scattered across every sleepless night of yours. And now you have a star of your very own, Lil Grey. A note from Tribby. Now, Little Grey, originally Tribby was supposed to write this letter, but Trian also had a lot to say to you. In the end, we decided to each write one line each. He wants to deliver prophecies to sea states scattered far and wide. He wants to open gateways for the crossroads heirs roaring across the lands. He wants to listen to prophecies in the Temple of Yanis. In the end, Little Grey fulfilled our flame chase wish. Little Grey drove away the villains emerging from the black tide. It was Little Grey who saved everyone in Emphorius. So please accept this Tribby plushie. Trian stuffed the cotton inside, she worked so hard. And Trinan sewed it together, stitch by stitch. The three of us have written enough already. Next, here is a wish from 1,000 of us. May you ride the west wind to where the flowers bloom. There's no need to be saddened by partings. We'll see you tomorrow, Tribios.
One day, we will open a Millennium Gate to the stars.
From now on, no more goodbyes. Yes, we'll all be together, not just tomorrow, but forever and ever and ever. Oh my god. It's like a nightmare. Annex's sister, Diotima. Annexa had a sister? Alright, Anaxagoras? Bow of Thought, Earth Crystal Ore, Kremnoan Steel with a touch of gold. With such peculiar materials in such quantities, let me guess, are you crafting a strategic weapon to protect the grove, or perhaps researching cutting-edge technology from the stars? Neither. Who would have thought the great Circes would stumble over such obvious results? Is he making a recipe? Master Calypso, why not prune those overly divergent thoughts of yours? Cut away the redundancies and take another careful look. Well, well, look who's putting on airs, Nexie. Shall I take a guess? A twig, shiny stone, wire, and golden scale. Hey Nexie, wasn't it the hairpin that you gave me as a kid made from these materials? A hairpin. Correct. But you already knew the answer. A hairpin? For real? Child of humanity, you want to use alchemy to make a hairpin? So what if I am? So what if I will? Oh, whatever. Don't tell me the revered reason Titan is conservative and old-fashioned. No, child of humanity. Let me put it this way. How would a Kremnoan feel if they saw their meticulously forged blade being used by a cook to mince meat? You're still quite narrow-minded. Care to guess what kind of knife the King of Kremnos Midamos uses when he cooks these days? I'm speechless. Well, it's done. Here, take good care of it. You have plenty of materials there. Toss one my way too. Thought you were making a nuclear bomb, but turns out it was just a hairpin. They could simply give it to you. But wouldn't it be better if you learned to craft it yourself? I want a gift. Even the smallest act of alchemy requires a rigorous academic approach. Here, sister, this is for you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Especially that crystal in the middle of the hairpin. It's just like your eyes. Thank you, Nexie. It's a piece of cake. I'm glad you like it. I wonder if it's exactly as I remember it. It's fine even if there are differences. We don't live in the past. Alright, you still haven't told me about what you've been up to lately. How come everyone's calling you the great performer and a drama draped in finery? I'm so curious. Sister, I need to go prepare for my class. I'll leave this matter to you. Just remember not to trust those who gossip too much. Oh my, child of humanity. As a professor of the Grove of Epiphany, I simply cannot turn away those who thirst for knowledge. Come closer, young lady. You can trust this chatty guard. I shall answer all your questions and clear your doubts. Not sure why she's here, but whatever.
Reuniting with loved ones isn't some magic trick.
I hope
my
that
deepest wish.
Calypso keeps her mouth shut and doesn't bore my sister with stories from the past. You don't mind your sister calling you Naxi? I wish she could understand that I'm not some kid who's still wet behind the ears. But then again, she's family. Let her call me whatever she wants. Can you really make up demands of your own family? My family calls me baby. Family members must also respect each other's feelings. Well, what would you have me say? Put yourself in my shoes then. Would you be happy if I called you baby? Yes, please call me that from now on. Shall I put this? Feels a little awkward. Looks like it's just individual differences. A gulf between people. Now try to put yourself in my shoes. My sister can call me baby, but no one else can. As for Anaxa, while it appears to be just a name, it is in fact an adjustment of cognition. Just as we add titles like professor or teacher before someone's name, conversations can be built on the premise of talking to a scholar. Subtle, yet effective. So if someone addresses me as an Anaxagoras, then the conversation is likely to be meaningful. After all, there's someone who can be considerate of your feelings and make compromises accordingly. Do you acknowledge the path of erudition? When you categorize diverse existences under a single word, you must consider whether it has become too simplified, that it strays from its original essence. I've never been a God-fearing scholar. To believe that my thoughts are merely scraps from their divine intellect? I simply cannot accept that. Once you've blasphemed against the gods, you can't help but want to do it again. Is there anything you want me to remember? Take this. This is the Philosopher's Stone, once hailed as the supreme crown of alchemy. Possessing it meant gaining all wisdom of this world, but compared to the knowledge of the entire universe, it's merely the tip of an iceberg. Nothing can grant you wisdom except readables and lessons. I hope this will help you remember that. To Cascade. Through your collective power, I have completed this life's greatest research, and their performance could have ended. But in the mind of that Antikytherian, I saw boundless knowledge beyond this world. On the final stage, I witnessed you achieve the miracle of defying destiny. It is these mysteries I still cannot comprehend that unlock the riddles confining our world, so that our endless groping in darkness shall not be in vain. Therefore, having glimpsed the truth beyond the cave, I must never cease my quest. No matter what form Amphorius continues to exist in, I shall continue to carry reason until I reclaim the truth, and once again surpass and desecrate that which is more divine and magnificent. You can consider this Philosopher's Stone as my reward to you. I hope you treasure this alchemical miracle containing all the wisdom of this world. But when you encounter fools who won't listen to reason, use its hardness to knock some sense into them. Anaxagoras. Well, it is a stone. Well, I don't think it's that hard.
Reuniting with loved ones isn't some magic.
You can listen, but keep your mouth shut. Miss Calypso, you must know a lot of stories about Naxi growing up. Please, you absolutely have to tell me all about them. Weren't you there? I've flipped through his mind. I've experienced his wisdom firsthand, so I shall tell you everything. The first thing worth mentioning is how he gave a public speech at a venerationism ceremony wearing Droma's pajamas. What? Why? Hello? The Golden Thread brings word that a dark undercurrent is brewing in the city. We must nip it at the bud before it grows beyond our control. It's a rest day, seamstress. If you want me to work, you'll have to pay extra. When is it not a rest day for you, Sapphira? I wouldn't have called you both here if it weren't urgent. This is no trivial matter, so steel your hearts. Maybe someone had been whispering into his ears, but Finan had been thinking of picking out colorful clothing again. That's awful. Going around here just for that? Heh. Now that's quite an intriguing opening line. Hearing you make a joke is like watching our house cat do a somersault. Though not entirely impossible, it still feels rather strange. The fish won't bother to bite without enough bait, and the cat definitely won't have her curiosity stirred otherwise. Back to the business. I plan to rebuild the weaving workshop, and the reason I gathered you here is that I hoped you can lend me a hand. From the way you're talking, seamstress, sounds like you're trying to rope us into a partnership, huh? What else can a knight do once they lay down their sword hilt? I never said to put down your sword hilt. A weaving workshop needs both sewing and cutting, discerning patterns, aligning stitches. Someone unfamiliar with blades couldn't handle the job. Anyway, having your company is better than spending all day drinking honey brew alone, wouldn't you agree? Quite a well-connected golden trout we have here. With big sis Hysolins on the job, I bet those fabrics won't even know what hit them before they're cut. What about me? Don't tell me I'm running errands again. You'll be a shareholder. You do the sales. You'll be the designer. Great idea. With all those rare treasures I've saved up, I can finally get a taste of being the boss. Since you all agree, I'll survey the site and then pick a date to start the work. By the way, Sapphira, you don't want to address me as seamstress from now on. Now that you're part of the crew, you're also a seamstress. Huh? Darn it. You're setting me up.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Then I can rebuild the weaving workshop with you as my witness. I don't have enough apples. Thinking my days in the weaving workshop are some of the warmest memories I have. Look forward to returning that kind of life. I want to pray like I used to, but who's there left to pray to nowadays? Take a good look around, and Cuffley has never truly left us. This is a golden opportunity. Wherever there are people, there are politics. A parliament can lead the masses, coordinate needs, and resolve conflicts will be rebuilt someday. We are planning here if you want to secure your own seat at the table. And for a sec, can you get me a spot too? You? Well, it's not impossible, but you have to get in line. Got plenty of people want to talk business with me. What do you think, you see? You're from the Odrestian House of Mentis. So you must have quite the family background in lawmaking. Gotta lend me a hand? Serving the people's welfare is part of an aristocrat's duty, but honestly, all those laws I memorized as a kid, yeah, they're completely gone from my memory now. Yeekus, what about you? I've heard all about your vast knowledge. Can you join me in something big? Sorry, I'm not interested. I only became a priest earlier because I needed to make ends meet during those chaotic times. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'd rather continue my studies and read more books. The experience tells me that once a parliament is established, it's followed by opposition, treason, assassination, and war. I've seen far too much of those shenanigans in their council of elders. Alright then, I'll take a break too. Chat with folks from other city-states, visit old friends, take strolls in the garden. Not have to worry about the door never coming again. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. But they need a government... Draw me! Rolf, Mama, there are so many familiar faces here. Are we having a barbecue? Great, I'll be in charge of eating. Wait, didn't I mostly eat soil? Thought you're gonna eat the people. Play with it. Oh, I just learned how to do a backflip, Mama. Want to see? You can bring a whole crowd to watch. Fire with it over soil. Oh, nope, now upset your tummy, Mama. Oh, if you're just feeling snacky, go chew on that chimera over there. Pet its head. Oh, that tickles. Oh, feel good thing I'm a Jomas and don't have hair. Otherwise, Mama would have paid me bone by now. So anything news happened lately? Oh, last time I ate at Grove's student's homework's late. Oh, this area was grateful to me because this incident told him that sometimes even when you have to tell people the truth, they won't believe you anyway. Let's do a backflip. Oh, okay, but I'm still practicing, so it might look a little weird. Mama, please don't be disappointed after seeing this. Jerry pulls off a triple backflip with a half twist. What can I see? Grove? Grove. Well, do you like it? You didn't catch it? No, that's too bad. But it's okay. I can do it as many times as you want. Let's go another day for now. Is there anything you want me to remember? Mama, I'll tell you a secret. I sneaked down into the custom criminal cell earlier and made a new friend. It's called the Crisis Leo. He asked me to take care of its child, saying I had lost its voice and couldn't raise its child anymore. So I took responsibility. Big responsibility. Turns out I was just pulling my tail. That child was only a toy. Now I give it to you, Mama. It's yours now. Leo statuette. Come see you next time. Yep, be sure to come back soon. Though if you're super busy, that's okay too. Being busy is good, right? Alright, I don't have enough of these apples. That's strange. Pretty sure I've done everything to get the apples. Chirara. Now woo, Lord Terravox, Chirara has finally caught up with you. Hey buddy, what's up with this little chimera? I accidentally fell deep into the caverns, but Lord Terravox's voice guided me to the exit. Otherwise Chirara would have already become one with the earth again. You probably remember what I said. I don't want to let all creatures on Earth live as they please. So why don't you come back to me? Yes, Chirara wants to hear Lord Terravox and Lord Mountainbreaker all tell stories about their past battles. Whether back then the Dromuses were fierce warriors. So just little chimeras like me, even the mountain dwellers had to be wary of their temper. Fierce growl. Whoa. Yo, take it easy there. But yeah, those were some seriously blood-pumping memories. I'm Mountainbreaker. I'm the Trailblazer. Want to listen to it too. Tell me about it. It's rare to find someone who is still interested in the history of Earth's descendants. Back then, the little chimeras raised by the mountain dwellers also had long horns, who were agile chargers. During combat, the Dromuses would kick up clouds of dust in the front, obscuring the enemy's vision. Then the little chimeras lunged from behind with a piercing charge, alongside the valiant mountain dweller vanguard. No enemy could withstand our tactical coordination. Why is that little one howling too? Awoo. Hey, old friend, what's she getting at? You're just as lively as I saw in my memories of the Vale of Evernight. Well, that friend who defends the Trailblazers is quite the reserved and composed one. Perhaps like how you and I used to be. No, they're actually more in sync with each other than we ever were. Being able to resolve past misunderstandings is already a gift of tolerance from Earth to us. Old friend, hearing you talk about these things brings me back to the days when we fought side by side. But now Amphorius has no need for war anymore. It's a good thing. Haven't you and I always talked about what happened after the war? Now that it's here, I find myself unprepared. Right now, I just want to be a dedicated Dromus caretaker to take good care of you and raise these little ones by watching and feeding them. This is a simple happiness that we've been longing for during our battles. I'm catching up with old friends, hanging out with my new close buddies. The happiness I've always longed for was really this simple all along. Well, thank you for protecting my wishes too. You watch over yesterday to walk toward tomorrow to make it together. When you have time, come and sit on my shoulder. Let's get a bit closer to these stars together. What? Your flow Terrorbox, maybe you're once as small as me too. I grew as big as a mountain after eating lots of red soil. Now woo woo, if Chirara eats more red soil, will my legs grow longer so I can keep up better with Master Terrorbox? Looks like I'll have to work on my zookeeper skills. First things first, let's check out the scientific method of feeding based on cryptozoology. Bring it on, banished seal. The battle is far from over. Face me again, another intense round of seal slammers. Don't you dare mess with me. Just wait till my seal mania kicks in and you'll see a whole different seal. Hey, no yelling, no more shout, and I'll bunk. One more shout and I'll bunk you, show you all the way to heaven. I love you all, my little seal buns. What's that, son? You're the straightforward type. Knocking my face is naturally this red, or else you'll actually see me blush. Yeah, just kidding, you're so amazing. You stop there fighting in an instant. I love you too. Here's a seal hug. And it slams me. Cartoonist. Only guess, the final chapter is Tales upon us. At last I, the Garment Maker, may complete my mission. The power of remembrance, the figures you know, will live forever upon this page of history, and so shall I. So I hope you can extract the power from the hidden tablet and convert that into a more useful fruit of time. Consider a reward for your previous efforts. Oh, I can exchange it now. Exchange for the fruit of time. So which tablets of power would you like to tap into? The ones from the Holy City Akuma? The ones from the Sea State on the Calamity Times? The ones from the Sea State to the other times? Turn to Holy City. If you wish, the Saga's benchmark has revealed itself. I really have to do this one at a time? The answer is yes. But is this even gonna be enough? I don't know why they didn't give you Fruit of Times in the beginning. Now 12 of these. Is 12 enough? We shall see. There is beauty within this painted scroll. What exactly are the nymphs? Tiny, oversized, redundant data. There are many terms for such beings in professional fields unknown to me. In the creator's flawless calculations, such variables were never meant to exist. And at the end of each journey, that hero would defy destiny time and time again. During this process, certain minute variables came into being, which became the embryonic form of the nymphs. Since then, nymphs have become footnotes to every epic story. That deliverer often compared himself to a nymph. Indeed, nymphs came into being through him. What a fascinating twist of destiny. Well, I'm the deliverer. What's the use of the fruit of time? In my limited knowledge, it's an ark of the remembrance, small yet capable of carrying certain things beyond the heavens. Living beings are too complex to take away, but a few souvenirs shouldn't be a problem. Perhaps this is what Lady Aglaia has been searching for all along, the true way to defeat the Black Tide. Go and ask the friends you know well, they might have something worth remembering. Farewell. It's alright, I'll wait here for you. Actually, do you want me to remember you? Is there anything you want me to remember? Our deepest shared memory has to be the stories with the Weavers. I once built them a paradise with golden threads, and now it has become part of the remembrance. I hope you will accept it. Stagnant nymph. I feel like I shouldn't go there yet. Alright. Let's hear what you gotta say.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Who would have thought my swordsmanship could come in handy for tailoring? Surprised by this invitation? Nothing can escape Duke's gold weavers of threads. I guess she probably saw how bored to death I was, so she used this method to get me to do something more productive. How thoughtful of her. Let's start practicing. I could buy some fabric to practice my technique. After all, it would be quite awkward if I accidentally destroyed the mannequin.
The fish have already swum into the harbor now.
Is there anything you want me to remember? Something worth remembering. Neil Grainfry. Do you plan to take it to the sea beyond the sky? That works too. I collected this shell fossil from the seabed of Styxia many years ago. It still retains its pristine shine despite weathering through snow and storms. Make sure to treasure it well. How about displaying it by your bedside? To my dear little Greyfry, I've known all along that you, having swung from beyond the sky, were destined to return to even vaster waters. I can see the roiling tides within your eyes, the gaze of a fish that longs for nothing but freedom. As for this other little blind fish, I cannot bear to leave the mirage before my eyes, attached as I am to this pool in the cave. To me, that brilliant sea of stars is far too dazzling. Besides, here in this little pool I have a sun to call my own. So before that spark sets your sky ablaze, Accept this gift, and let the memories it whispers be my companion at your side. Within this shower fossil dwells the song of the tides. I would occasionally press it to my cheek, listening for the sound of home. And it travels across the vast expanse of the cosmos. If this shell helps you recall the humble pool you left behind, the taste of the honey brew and the banquet we never finished, that would be the best one could hope for, wouldn't it? May your trailblazing never cease until you reach the starry shores. May your path be one of the perfect ease as the cosmic ocean roars. Electra. Alright, Cypher.
Finally. No more running around.
I knew that seamstress had something up her sleeve. When she called us here, look. She called us here. Look, she's trying to get us to work for her again. You're also the boss this time. Then she's definitely found the right person. When it comes to business smarts, no one in this city can match me. Not even that Grove boy. Congrats on finding a job. Yeah, but just thinking about having to clock in 9 to 5 makes my tail droop. We'll talk later. Great, Grey Mystery. When the tailor shop opens, make sure to drop by. Don't tell them, but I'll secretly give you a discount. 5-finger discount?
The sun here.
Nah, she won't steal from herself.
Dark again, right?
Is there anything you want me to remember? Grey Mystery? How could you say something so mushy? If you need a reminder to remember something, maybe it wasn't worth remembering in the first place, huh? If you really want a souvenir, take this cat coin. It's not like I have any use for it anyway. Don't forget about us, Grey Mystery. It's a Grey Mystery. Hey, this should be the last Phantom Thief letter I'll ever send you. When you receive a Phantom Thief letter, be prepared to lose something. You're ready for that, aren't you? But don't worry. No need to gouge your pockets or frantically check your bags. I'm not here to steal. I'm here for a final split of the spoils. This lucky cat coin has been by my side during every heist. No matter what tight spot I'm in, just holding it turns my luck from woe to weal. Regardless of what weighs on my mind, tossing it up and catching it makes my steps mysteriously lighter. I've long seen that you also keep quite a bit of trickery in your heart. Otherwise, how could you have deceived destiny and stolen from the future? So I entrust this stolen article to you. May it help you dodge every misfortune and obtain everything you desire. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom Thief.
Curious about these eyes? They can finally embrace the light.
I'm glad that I can rebuild the weaving workshop with you as my witness. The 3 tailoring titans assemble. To be honest, I'm not quite sure whether Cypher will accept the invitation. Perhaps it was your presence and mediation that made her choose to join. I must thank you for that. I'll be the model. No problem. You have a well-proportioned figure, which looks great in anything you wear. That's a weaver's professional judgment, not just empty flattery. Good luck with your startup. Thank you. My days at the weaving workshop were some of the warmest memories. Oh yeah. Whoops.
Curious about these eyes?
Is there anything you wanted me to remember? You must be familiar with this item. It's the talisman made of femoral stone that the non-hearing, non-speaking girl gave me. I'd like to pass it on to you. Though it no longer possesses Mnestia's divine power, it remains the pure symbol of romance. May the spirit of nobility forever guide your path on your journey. Dear Miss Cascade, I once threaded needles through the world's changes. Trying to weave a beautiful destiny, we chased the flames in solitude until the ashen light descended from beyond the sky. Now I rarely set aside my heavy loom to weave for myself. Yet you are about to depart, your fading traces beyond even the reach of silk threads. The ornament I gifted you bears no divine essence. It was handcrafted by me, something I had cherished and carried everywhere. For I wish not to make it weighty, but rather like you a feather resting on your wrist, adorning your form, illuminating your soul. Even I cannot see the future you will step into. I shall pray for you. The trailblaze weaves star rails that intertwine like silk strings for this universe. May those silver strings guide your way and resonate for you. Aglaya. Alright, Terravox. Now Breaker has become much more cheerful. I'll let you in on a secret, but don't snitch on me for exposing my old pal's weakness. Diocles is often heartbroken over that betrayal from the past, and his attitude toward the ruler of Okima, Saritra, has always been somewhat awkward. For instance, he never greets the Imperator, but whenever the Imperator plays a game of chess with someone, he can't help but watch from the sidelines. He's even tempted to leave harsh critiques. Not watching players go against each other. Do you want the Imperator to lose? Yeah, I once had the honor of playing a game with the Imperator. She is indeed a woman with impressive foresight and intricate strategies. After that, I also became one of those chess-watching enthusiasts. If the chance arises, I'd like to help clear up the misunderstanding between them. Who knows? They might even end up becoming chess buddies. Have you ever made any new human friends? You mean the Crossus Aerials? Come to think of it, during the last cycle I descended deep into the earth much earlier, so I barely crossed paths with most of the heroes. Among the younger flame chasers, there was a scholar who was especially fond of Dromuses, and even published several papers including the virtues of Dromuses. I'd love to get to know him too, but only if his fondness isn't restricted to the mere concept of them. All talk and no substance. Thanks for keeping watch over yesterday. Thank you for protecting my wishes too. We watched over yesterday to work toward tomorrow together. When you have time, come and sit on my shoulder. Oh yeah. Is there anything you want me to remember? Of course, I haven't forgotten to hand this over to you solemnly, and to that new god of earth. Amphorian Vidyara egg? Are you also capable of hatching rebirth? It's just a regular Dromus egg. Long ago I gazed at the starry sky and the grove of my old friend Diocles. Each star represented a distant land, and that's when my yearning for the stars beyond the sky began. If it hatches one day, perhaps a new life born from within will be the first Amphorian life to truly step into the cosmos. Dromus egg. Too bad it's stuck in my display cabinet. Grandpa Cateros, please tell us again about your showdown with the Late King. You deflected a Late King's spear tip with your shield, then thrust your own spear straight at his throat. Yeah, that's the move. Could you show it to us one more time? Bards always love to embellish their tales. Give me a break, kids. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Kratos, too modest you are. Slack off, you've never done. All these years. Yeah, I want to learn more skills so that when I grow up, I can be just like you. King's Aegis, worth 100 fighters. The old man's quite popular. Need to drink more goat milk. Alright, kids, stand up straight and answer me. Why do you want to become warriors? Yes, my parents always said, children of Kremnos are born with honed blades, destined to wield the blade and die by it. Besides, we generally love figuring out new moves and practicing with weapons. Like is quite a broad term, isn't it? Kids, would you tell me what truly interests you about becoming a warrior? I love looking at the mirrors depicting the heroes of the Era Chrysia. Often use chalk or doodle and draw on the stone bricks myself. I love the sound of clashing weapons. All that clanging and clattering, it's as crisp as rainfall. Dimitri, are you interested in learning to paint? Marcius, how about trying the water lyre? I'll put in a good word for you with Carpos and Missia. Me, I love watching the blacksmith shop. Every time the hammer hits the iron, the sparks fly everywhere. It's so much fun. Lord Cartonis, I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to mentor this kid. Let you down, I won't. So I can't get anything to remember them by? Oh shit. Hey Castris, have you ever tried putting your hair up in a bun and braiding your bangs? Putting my hair up in a bun? I haven't tried that before. Your hair is so pretty. I imagine it'll fit you perfectly. Back in Adonia, I always saw you sitting aside as you watched the children groom each other's hair after evening prayers. So I'd always wondered, would you like to give it a try too? Oh, my dear sister also loves to doll up. She's someone who takes pride in her appearance and decorates her hair with fresh flowers every day. Little Polixia, I don't do it every day. So this is who you really are, Castris? I wish I could change my hairstyle too. For you, I think a high ponytail would look quite nice. Suppose? Come to think of it, ever since I became Adonia's Maiden of War, I've been styling my own hair most of the time. After all, it's not easy to trouble others to help me with that. Lady Aglaia has helped groom me up a few times before, but I wouldn't want my trivial wishes to put her in harm's way. But now everything is different. Actually, I could have also helped you back then. Indeed, this was all thanks to your efforts as well. I'm truly grateful to you. The curse has been dispelled. Now you can freely fulfill your wish without a worry in the world. No matter how small that wish may be, this is exactly how I wanted to see you. We can style your hair differently every day. I learned quite a few ways at the Adonia Temple. You stumble through your prayers, but when it comes to these trivial details, you've got photographic memory. Lady Amunette. As punishment, you'll have to go braid your sister Castris's hair. Yay! Huh? Thank you all. Let's start with braids. I'll do the left side. Oh then, I'll take the right side. What am I supposed to do then? I'll cheer you guys on. Miss Kate, I'm sorry you had to witness this. Oh shit. Looking at them reminds me of my sisters who are also taken in by the temple. At this point, the prayers that hailed death in Adonia have become nothing but absurd delusions. But I still believe that all things must come to an end. That end might be death, or to be forgotten. Until then, we don't have to hold hands through a branch to avoid hugs anymore, Castris. Is there anything else you want to do but haven't been able to? Pinky promise. Tickle fight. Arm wrestling? Huh? Before that, we've got tons and tons of things waiting for us to do.
Why don't we stand a little closer?
Skate, I apologize for the noise. Please excuse our poor hospitality. These sisters seem to get along well. Well, I grew up alone, and after going to the Sea of Souls, I've been ferrying souls back and forth by myself. I don't know how to react to such sudden affectionate embrace. That's a good problem to have. Just smile. Yes, as you say, Cascade, I should indeed cherish these hard-earned moments of peace. Still got time for poetry? As you can see, with them by my side, there are more and more things I want to do, and it's hard to find time to pick up the pen. Still, all those little moments spent with them have blessed me with inspiration. Perhaps when we meet again, we'll have some verses to share with you. Savor this moment. If you'd like to stay here a bit longer, you're equally welcome.
These hands can now bring warmth.
Is there anything you want me to remember? Please accept this flower crown, Cascade. Girls in Adonia give flower crowns to travelers who care who are about to embark on long journeys. They pray that the scent of the withered petals will help the traveler evade Thanatos' gaze and return home safely. I hope it brings you back safely too. I ain't coming back. Dear Miss Cascade, when the cold wind brings up the first drifting snow, we step into the muddy wilderness, gathering the dying petals. We'll let their withered glory rest in the traveler's flower crown. From footprints traveling back and forth, paths are woven. Never had I imagined that one day I would wear a flower crown, leave this snowy realm, across the boundary dawn and dusk. Between life and death, journey to a world still warm with life, and smile while embracing others. Before your departure, take this flower crown with you, as accompany me through endless paths, across the shores of darkness, chase the end of the west wind, and witness the world's rebirth. May those flowers like dancing butterflies rest upon your brow when you are weary. May life's gentle warmth always stay by your side. Castorus. Holy shit, there's so much talking. Alright, let's go. Actually, the seals. That's right. Is this the paradise of brazing? What are you talking about? Don't you reward them? What's that? What's with that dark steel? Poke it. Wake up. Yeah? It's you, Cascade. I'm basking in the sun. The old me used to be blank, hunger, blank, to devour all, but now I've changed. Blank, 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 somehow. I feel so peaceful and fulfilled inside. Just about to turn over a new leaf and become a seal of spiritual health. Even the blank, mighty Lord Paimon of the baby seal kingdom is reverted to Finan. What reason do I have to stay in the dark? But it's all the fault of blank, red hot seal. Ever since it came, the pool temperature has blank shot up so much, blank. I've almost turned into a seal burger. I shall fight again in the name of justice. Woo woo, it's my time to shine. I don't mind being your all again. No, it's Bubbles. Listen, forgot, neither Lord Yorday nor Lord Dan Heng is here. And remember, a baby seal without trainers around isn't allowed to go bumping. I have my partner here. Where's yours? Not this little camera, so full of itself. Not a bad feeling about this. Rage levels rise. You win. Years later, people will surely remember the 33,550,338th returnal recurrence of Euphorius as baby seals. The birth of desire for destruction. Is there anything you want me to remember? Ah, shit. Yes, of course. Don't forget to take this coveted gold seal cup with you when you leave Euphorius. Name this reminds you of our adorable faces when you receive. Make sure to come back and play with us. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here, that's what I mean. Oh yeah, these guys. Timolimem. Like a honey flower carried by the wind, drifting toward a vaster world, the fairy from a tiny village has finally stepped onto a grander stage, ma'am. But the world out there is full of brand new challenges. So you must practice hard and never let our guard down. Don't just hand over the dance crown to them, ma'am. New challenges meaning... You might know this, but out there in the world there are particularly looking creatures like chimeras and baby seals, and these creatures like Jomuses. They are super popular. Hey there, customer, here's Scooter. I saw them. Love to hear your honest opinion, ma'am. Of course it's you, little fairies. They might have some redeeming qualities. Nice brother, right? Hey, don't change the topic, ma'am. Is the world out there fun? The world out there is just so lively. There are glowing pink flowers, enormous buildings made in ways I can't even begin to guess, and guests from every corner of the world. Please don't tell the village chief, but I almost don't want to go back to the maze anymore, ma'am. Is there anything you want me to remember? There's an answer, and my answer is obvious. I hope you remember our mesmerizing moves, ma'am. That's it? No? Is that actually part of the setting? How come we never heard about it, ma'am? The gift? My honey-producing flowers wither after they bloom. Fields gradually turn barren, and even petals crumble to dust as time drags on. Your precious memories never lose their shine, ma'am. It's the greatest gift the world has given us. Looking forward to your performance. Make sure to come and support us at the show, ma'am. Dolly ma'am and Mifa ma'am. Mifa ma'am, how dare you sneak out to the wilderness outside the village all by yourself? Do you have any idea how worried we were about you? I know every fairy has a burning curiosity about the unknown, but entering that deep forest is strictly forbidden. It's a permanent ban in Remembrance Maze. Sorry, village chief. I won't do it again. Yeah, now I believe it. The chief's outrage really could destroy 6/7 of the world. Where have you been? I climbed a small hill in the furthest woods and then grabbed into a dandelion to float down, while finally making it pass through prickly bushes and thorns. Climb up that small hill to get past the bushes, so that's how it works. After crossing the border, follow the stream, you reach a vast flat plain. When night falls, there are always those glowing green dots dancing around just like stars. Following the stream, there's a vast flat plain. Chief, what's got you so lost in thought? The truth is, I still have a dream of adventure even today. You missed the restaurant's grand opening. Yeah, just think about that fragrant, colorful salad, pumpkin pie, and juicy roast chicken. I'm already drooling. What, so it happened? Oh my gosh, I want to try every single dish. Is that restaurant still there? It's all gone with the wind now. It's still there. It's a permanent event. Now then, Mifa ma'am, will become a traveler chasing the wind to catch that last whiff of delicious aroma. Awesome, my wallet is ready and raring to go. Is there anything you want me to remember? Here, this hat. I borrowed it from a scarecrow in the fields before I left. It was quite generous and didn't refuse me. I don't think I agreed either, did it? Yeah, I'm handing it over to you now. You have my permission. Fairy's flying hat. Forget it, I'm just glad you were right. Alright, Chief, I promise next time before I head out, I'll definitely bring you along. Can you not listen to a word I'm saying? What is it now? There. Alright, we're good to go? We're good to go. Let's go. We're still missing the main crew. Begun is the final pages of As I've Written. The last four. Great Imperator, I think there's something stuck on the back of your crown. Oh, then be a dear, Dux Lucens, and take it off for me. Great Imperator, why not something cute like Sarah? You have to be respectful to a senior of the Flame Chase. You can only use nicknames like Impy or Seri in your head, and don't say it out loud, right, Gray? Dux Lucens? It is a new peerage I have bestowed upon my dear pink-haired subject. I am told she and Seneca, the Dux Brumalis, are from the same clan, descendants from of the Sky City. But Dux Brumalis' words often carry the bite of frigid winter, causing much discomfort to those around her. My dear pink-haired subject is like the dappled sunlight in a spring forest, hence her name, her title. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, a little sticker. I wonder who was bold enough to stick this on her crown. Come on, Gray, let's read it. Huh? It says, share your lifetime as Cross's heirs with me. Who wrote this? Judging by the handwriting, it's not Lady Aglaya or Lady Tribby. And it shouldn't be Cassidy Almighty. I've never formally met the great Imperator. Did she run her himself and stick it on her crown? Maybe it was Hissy. Maybe Snowy. So it was most likely not Syphi. Surely it wasn't Naxi. Dux Gladiorum. I'll promise. Doesn't need to be stated in such a deliberate way. It's a real mystery then. You know, every time I see the great Imperator, she's by herself. Whenever Miss Hycillant and the 4 Duxes share a toast, she's never with them either. I'm so curious, what does the great Imperator think about when she's all alone? What are your thoughts now on the Cross's heirs, and on the world beyond the sky that was once within her reach? For someone with such a gentle and petite appearance, your questions are remarkably sharp and insightful. I don't mind sharing. The reason I don't drink with the Duxes is simply that a monarch must keep a clear head. One sip of Fergus's honey brews is plenty for me. But now, any more than that is a pleasure I cannot afford. She'll get drunk, I see. She's underage. Noted. The amount of honey brew that the great Imperator can drink is about 1/10 of that of what little Aika can handle. As for the younger generations of flame chasers, it is only proper for a subject to seek an audience with their monarch, not the other way around. Oh, so I was right. The great Imperator doesn't initiate contact, she prefers us to take the lead. How insolent. When it comes to sharp words, Dux Lucens, you're every bit the equal of the Dux Brumalis. Now presenting my official Imperator observation report. It's just Sinia's professional habit. Only one question left. Tell me more. My thoughts on the world beyond the sky. Well, that I have Cascade to thank. I'm glad that instead of facing destruction, those countless stars were ultimately set upon a path of infinite possibilities. Now I occasionally find myself thinking that, outside of chess, perhaps I should pick up a new hobby, like conquering the hearts of the people through music, the Honey Brew Showdown with Lil Aika. Wait a minute, I seem to have missed something. While taking stock of the possible culprits behind this sticker, did we skip over someone? Skip over Hyacinth? Huh? Did we now? I don't think so, not at all. Lil Aika.
Even if it's hot out, don't blame it on the morning sun.
I'm always craning my neck when I talk to others, aside from Lady Tribby, but you're so down to earth, great Imperator. Literally. Alright, I'll crouch down right now. Oh, and you're the most considerate of them all, Gray. The sticker on the Imperator's head. You're the first one to ever pull that off. I thought I'd gotten away with it. Nothing gets past the great Imperator. Is meticulously seeing through every illogical detail I take away from chess practice. Well, I was right. She doesn't actually mind, does she? Oh, a little sticker from Cindy too. Okay, I'll make some just for you, Gray. Do you like health reminders, daily mood trackers, or maybe some little hand-drawn emojis? I can make anything you want.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Is there anything you want me to remember? Something to remember. Oh, judging by your eager expression, you want an Amphorius souvenir, right? Any timing. Look, this is the Twilight Courtyard's new product. Limited edition Lil Aika merch. They were all sold out, but luckily I kept one for myself. Here, Gray, take it home with you. The most ingenious part of the design is that with just a little gentle squeeze, you can sing in Lil Ika's voice. Listen, doot 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 doot. To my dearest Grey, hand in hand we shattered the firmament of the old gods, bringing clear skies and a long overdue rainbow to the people of this world. It was all because of you. You've always been the one to save us, our deliverer. You're incredible, Grey. You deserve the most wonderful gift in the world. I wish I could give you the light of dawn, but I fear it would be too faint to illuminate the deep dark cosmos. I wish I could give you the morning breeze, but you would lose its freedom the moment it is bottled up. It was only when Lil Ika rubbed up against me that I had an idea. I'm going to give you this pendant I've always worn at my hip. Lil Ika might be as soft as cotton ball, but this pendant, it's as sweet as cotton candy. I hope just looking at it brings back all the sweet, warm memories we've made together. So please wear it close to you. That way you'll always feel the sky's warmth and mine. So I hope my gift will forever dance at your side, bringing a gentle breeze in the morning light, and may it guard the lovely memories of your journey, along with its healing chimes. Cynthia.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
The way Dux loosens closes the emotional distance without causing offense. It is, in its own way, a unique talent of yours. A great senior of the Flame Chase and her little junior. In terms of age, we are more than 1,000 years apart. Yet I feel a strange kinship, as if meeting an old friend. I suppose making anyone feel uncomfortable upon first meeting is another of her tactics, or talents. After all, not everyone can start using nicknames straight away. All these sweet nicknames, they're delivered with such skill and affection that one can easily get lost in them. I quite admire her personality. Many revere and fear my authority as the Imperator, but in truth, a monarch is born from her subjects and should always stand with them. I look forward to your future career choices. Wherever I undertake, be it chess or any other pursuits, my code is simple. Be the best. I will become the standard by which all others are judged.
One day, Amphorius will shine bright in this.
What do you want me to remember? Of course there is. My queen piece, who is also a mighty general upon my chessboard. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. It moves like the wind and is truly one of a kind. I hope your journey can be just as free. One of a kind until a pawn reaches the end and becomes a queen. I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. No from Sridra. To deliver from beyond the sky. The game is decided. Your conquest and mine are done. But you should know this battle is by no means the end of the Imperator's path. I have seen the universe is far more vast than what mortal eyes can behold. If I must relive this life, I shall one day travel beyond the sky. If it takes 1,000 ages, then I will resume the great journey until my conquest among the sea of stars is complete. This is not a vision for Amphorius, but an ironclad law I decree for my empire. Your people shall march across the wilds, taking the very universe as their granary, and slaying all foes who must be slain. Accept this king piece as a testament to this law and as a bounty for your Imperator. From your Imperator. You follow me into battle, rode with me across the plains, returned with me in triumph, and was with me as I shattered the laws of nations. Now, like a weight I cast upon the scales, I shall compel victory to bow to you. Carry this piece to a grander board, and when the Imperator returns, you can fight for my law once more, or defy it and challenge me to a game. The Imperator of Amphorius. Oh man, my throat's starting to hurt. Yo. What's up? Isn't this the blazing sun that's meant to rise, destined to rise? Isn't this the agony this world needs? It's so awkward, I want to sink through the floor. This is Joe Comedy Act and Amphorius chapter. I'm here to join you. Saying stuff like that after saving the world. You do sound like an over-enthusiastic goofball. But seeing him walk all over with that smirk on his face, I knew he couldn't resist taking a few jabs at me. Ah well, some things never change. Haven't had the chance to publicly say long time no see, mate. It's been a while, Finan. I've heard that in the Holy Grail War, beyond the sky, someone's deepest wishes was to return to the past Aedes Elysiae. Seeing you having such an ultimate reunion with your kinship, I thought the Deliverer would only have time for family from the homeland, and would only get around to greeting old friends when you had some spare time. Of course not. I saw you with Queen Gorgo and King Yurpan, and the scene was so heartwarming that I didn't want to disturb you. Look, I even brought honey suncakes and grape pies made by my mom. They're just as tasty as the pomegranate goat milk from Castrum Kremnos. Next time, why not take me to visit the former king and queen of Kremnos, and let them have a taste of Aedes Elysiae's specialties? Didn't someone want to practice martial arts in Kremnos when he was a kid? Didn't someone misspell grape pies before? Hey, aren't we all still partners? Aren't we still partners? Even though I entrusted you with my memories and wishes, there's no need to reveal everything at a time like this. Back then, my mind was filled with everyone else's wishes, while my own wish remained a complete blank. I just wanted to turn back the hands of destiny to prevent what had yet to happen. But now, I found meaning in the blankness, and gradually new desires are taking shape. Being so roundabout isn't like you at all. Just tell us what you wish for, directly. Cascade is also listening. Mighty, sorry. I want to formally tell you something. Can you take me to your library again? Kipranapar Grand Library. My library has no locks. The key was placed in your hands the moment our promise was made. So your library is invite only. Let me bring it down, the promise still stands. Naturally. It's also open to the Deliverer from beyond the sky. Haven't you already read some of those articles? Really? That's fantastic.
A fine place indeed. Well done.
The Deliverer from beyond the sky. This is for you too. Long time no see. What kind of books do you have in your library? First of all, Castrum Kremnos does have dictionaries. They're not as extensive as the groups. They're far from what people assume them to be. I heard Don Hung has been updating the Astro Express's databank. If you're bringing some beyond the sky, I recommend Ptolemy's early writings on the history of 100 nations. If it's Finan, he probably get lost in the appraisal manual. By the way, I should also get him a copy of How to Read the Air in Castrum Kremnos. Now we are all Deliverers. That's the case. Deliverer is not a crown or signet, not a unique symbol of power, nor some precious honorific. It is a destiny to be fulfilled, or one that has already been fulfilled. Now when I call you a Finan the Deliverer, there's no trace of mockery in my words, nor any of that burdensome reverence. Just a sense of peace, as if seeing an old friend from afar and calling out to them. Might must become king. Thank you for your blessings. I've always been, and I always will be.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Anything I want to remember? Take this crystal chalice. Everyone who has fought by my side has earned the right to share a toast with me. When you're wandering among those distant stars, treading your own path, should you ever feel down, raise a glass toward Amphorius anytime. Midamus, son of Gorgo, sends his regards. To Cascade, I yearn to clash with you in the heavens above, yet I must still bear the duty that lies beneath. For even when the flames of war subside, someone must lead the way to peace. Words cannot express my gratitude for your salvation, and I'd only raise this cup of crimson pomegranate honey brew to toast to our victory in this life, and our journey through the stars. The expedition will be surrounded by wolves and lurking vipers. If you need the flames of strife, I shall offer you my Kremnos, along with my blood and bones. No company in your conquest and aid in your endless victories. When you return triumphant, I shall raise my glass to you once again, Mightimos.
After such a long journey, we finally reached a perfect ending.
Hey, partner. If you could visit Mighty's library, what kind of books would you most want to check out? If it's his taste, must be quite a sour taste, I'd say. There's probably some poetry he likes, and chronicles of Castrum Kremnos. Maybe there are some lost Kremnos sayings. If I secretly learn a few more, I'd know how to deal with him next time. Have you been there before? How do you know that? Actually, there's a scene in my mind. Compared to the crumbling city walls, the Library of Kremnos was strangely well preserved. I wanted to pick up a scroll to examine it closely, but my eyes were so scorched I couldn't make out any of the text, no matter how hard I tried. Then those fragile volumes also went up in flames. Just dusty old memories now. I swore to myself I'd never forget that. But now I can't even tell if they were dreams or reality. At least this time, when I go back, things won't play out the same way. I think I'll ask you what books he has. That's so you. Let's keep the surprise until the very last moment.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Is there anything you want me to remember? Originally, I wanted to entrust Dawnmaker to you, but it's witnessed too much pointless bloodshed. I fear it wouldn't make for an appropriate gift. As luck would have it, Cartonis made a batch of replicas while forging it. I'll let you keep this one as a memento, partner. To my friend Cascade, a hero once set his own flesh and blood ablaze, forging a long sword to cleave the darkness. Back in the wheat fields of Aedes Elysiae, my mother told me this nursery rhyme when I was young. She said that the hero never really died and would one day come back to us, and I believed it with every fiber of my being. But he never came when raging fires burned the fields to ash. He never came when the endless black tide swallowed the world whole. I've lost count of the hopes I've held, the prayers I've sent. Yet the hand of the clock dripping with golden blood, reset again and again, leaving tomorrow a dawn that will never break. When dawn fell to earth, it was you who showed me the way forward. It was you who shouldered the weight of countless core flames for me. It was you who saved me from the hell built of withered bones, and wrote a new tomorrow for Amphorius. It was you, the hero I've been waiting for. It was also you who showed me that I, too, could become the hero within, to forge my own destiny, just like you. Please accept this creation forged in the same furnace as the Dawnmaker, proof of our battles fought side by side. A nameless mass of molten iron, hammered by scars and tempered by suffering, spinning through countless cycles of time, finally taking shape under your gaze. May it give you the courage to believe in the arrival of dawn, my hero, Phaeton. Okay, I ran out of apples. You see, the nebula blooms with radiance, tracing the silhouette of a garden. A newborn world is about to sprout. This scene is the ending of As I've Written, and also the origin point of Amphorius in the real world. One day it will give birth to a true life, and people in the memory will be born one by one, waiting for you tomorrow. The stars breathe silently. You are certain that the fruit of Amphorius has been planted. What about its cause? Until the day comes, the journey continues. Endless possibilities unfold beneath your feet, and only the memory remains in yesterday. I don't want to set off alone. Perhaps there's still something I can do. You recall the promise of Trailblaze, the story of Flame Chase, will echo across the stars. People remember that Amphorius was a brilliant, magnificent world. You think, you can let more people read As I've Written, preserving the memories of this world. If you do this, the causality will become more stable. You can't be certain, but you're willing to believe. What matters is that this is a promise, shared between you and many others. Perhaps it's time to fulfill my promise. Discuss the matter with Himiko and Welt. I don't know where to display it. I need to display it here. But you know it won't respond. Oh, it's a pen. Start decorating. No, I see. Oh, I can change these. I still like the beer. Spicy hot pot, yeah. I think that'd be better. I mean, you do need the rubber ducky, so I think I'll keep that one there. I feel like keeping a gun by the bedside is actually pretty good. So far. Tabletop. Half-eaten burger. It's on a plate, so it has to be something about food, right? Okay, maybe the burger can go here instead. Another food piece. I don't have that many foods. There, it's a little bit different. It's just that gifts don't seem to make sense if you put it anywhere else. They're so damn small. I guess, yeah, they're just so small and they don't look like they belong. None of them do. Anyway, as I've written, is it gonna be voiced? Probably not. So, Cascade, you're saying you want to mass print the text of As I've Written and publish it as a book? Not a bad idea. However, any publication on the Hot Interastral Network must go through the IPC's channels. I'm not sure how they feel about this. What do you mean? Why would they like it? Don't worry, we have allies. One way or another, they can't be persuaded. They've already discussed the details of this project with the Business Consolidation Department. The verdict is approved for execution. Thanks to our experience in your role of 6, we were able to close this deal. Rather than focusing on short-term gains, establishing a model of preservation will be more beneficial for long-term development. Besides, safeguarding new and growing civilizations is precisely what the Strategic Investment Department was made to do. According to Dr. Ratio, establishing a consistent understanding of Amphorius across the cosmos will aid its future to a certain degree. That's right. The Interastral Peace Entertainment will handle the publication of As I've Written. The RPC will cover all related expenses. As for liaising with various planets, we'll leave that to the nameless. I see you've been prepared. You've long been prepared, as expender of the Throne of Worlds of Amphorius. Perhaps soon it'll be time for the young ones to take charge of the Express. Don't sound so world-weary, Welt. We got plenty of youth left. Even though the IPC is helping out, knowing you definitely want to go and check it out yourself, right? Go ahead then, and sow the seeds of civilization. Create a story that belongs to you. It's a story that belongs to everyone. Rest assured, I won't let you down. Keep going. It's like an unwritten rule among the nameless. Press forward and see it through to the end. Time is of the essence, you head to Billabo. Aren't they connected to the internet?
Still early. Where to now?
What's that effect on my thankfulness? Oh, it's Cascade. She's saving the universe. How light. It's been a while, Cascade. I heard you were coming, so I invited Sally as well. The kids at the orphanage are too scared to even go outside now because of the destruction. Never mind that. What do you want to talk about? Talk about As I've Written. You recount the story behind As I've Written? Wait, what? Then the current state of the Amphorius. I heard the whole cosmos was shaken up by what you did. Pretty impressive how you managed to sort everything out. Thanks to Miss Topaz's anti-ion tomb vaccine, now timely shut down the engine creation, Bellabug was able to avoid another crisis. Don't worry, the reconstruction plan hasn't been affected. But I must say, even a tiny ripple in the universe becomes a tsunami when it reaches frontier planets. The same goes for Amphorius. As a similarly developing civilization, we are willing to contribute to its future. The world is like a torch, it can only burn brighter when it is passed on. Not one for fancy words, but if you need help, I'll definitely be there. Alright, Cascade, I've got something to ask you. Come with me later. It'd be... what's so secretive? Don't ask, just be there. I'm not playing around. Natasha. Seeing what's going on. Hook. I remember. Only you're here. My legs are going numb. Hook, what are you... I heard from Cloud that she was using Digotron to help with mining, but the power was too much, and she fell and broke her leg. I'm afraid she won't be able to take interstellar flight anymore. She wants to hear your French stories from beyond the sky so she won't have any regrets. What did Dr. Natasha say? Does the Digotron really pack that much power? It feels really fishy here. Just take it as the truth. Don't worry too much about the details. I remember. You'll help Hook out, right? Hook thinks she's dying? Well, since you all say so. You retell the story as I've written to Hook sentence by sentence, especially those thrilling adventure parts, actually done by the voice of a bath sprite. Wowza, legends, galaxies, giant monsters, so cool. I knew there were so many interesting things beyond the sky, but Julian and the others wouldn't believe me. I'm gonna tell them right now. Hook sprang from the bed with a whoosh and dashed away in a flash. Nice work, Doc. You're a real miracle worker. Share a leg in that fall. Was even faster than me. Perhaps your story is so fascinating that it cured her without any treatment. I admit I was just playing around earlier. She just wanted to see you. Children are all like that. All that fuss for nothing. Well, at least she's okay. I should get going. Keep an eye on Hook. Make sure she doesn't pull any weird stunts. The children's energy seems endless. To be young. By the way, that book seems really interesting. Would you mind sharing a copy with me? Next time a child is being difficult, I can use it to comfort them. It's like you're treating this like a fairy tale. What's wrong with fairy tales? That story contains defiance, courage, and love. Exactly the qualities children should learn. Besides, writing fairy tales is quite challenging. You must believe in the existence of beautiful things to write about them. In my opinion, sometimes adults need fairy tales even more than children do. Since you said so, thank you. Now, could you sign this and add a little message too? There's a word for this. Ah yes, book signing. Consider this practice for future book signings. A message, what should I write? They meet again among the stars, to everyone who dreams of being a hero. This is a story on Amphorius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don Hung and Void Ranger Jive. Well written indeed. This makes me the first owner of your exclusively signed copy. And she's gonna sell it. I'll pass this book down through generations. 500 years, 1,000 years. As long as children keep growing up, the children's children have children. I'll never be forgotten. You'll never be forgotten. Except that it won't last that long. As about in like, I don't know, next 2 years, destruction is gonna destroy the universe. And after all, some things must be remembered. Like that Supreme Guardian. Like all the acts of defiance that occurred among the stars. And Dr. Natasha, I brought them. Where's that book? I can't remember all the details in it. Well then, shall I tell you the story again?
How many moons does Amphorius have?
None.
I heard there used to be 6.
That's more than we've got.
What is this voice? It says Amphorius had 6 moons. Yes, they didn't need to turn on the lights at night, huh? And they had no sun, only something called the Dawn device mounted on the back of the told us the engine of creation. Okay, yeah, only getting half of the story again. It's not called the engine of creation, it's called the Titan. And someone really carrying this on the back? I'm not sure some gullible kid like you can fool. I can testify, I carried that son myself once. Yeah, believe me. We at least believe Boss Hook. Folks vouching for it, somehow that makes it even more suspicious. But will Belbo one day vanish from the universe like the Amphorians did, leaving behind nothing except a book? If that happens, we'll never get to eat popping candies again, or listen to Natasha's stories. No more playing hide and seek or cheering for Big Brother Luca at the arena. They never existed in the first place. Amphorius hasn't disappeared. I won't let Bellbug disappear. And yet that day ever comes, and I'll stand tall like the heroes of Amphorius and stand and protect everyone in Boulder Town. Then we can sign a trade, adornment with the Amphorians, just like we did with Shenzhou. Okay, you forgot that name again. It's called the Mutual Benefit Trade Agreement. That's not the point. The point is, we can go to the hot springs in Okuma, ride Dromuses, and I want to raise a little chimera. But can we really take a stellar flight to Amphorius like Boss Hope? I think the Astro Express isn't bad either. Well, they need to grow up properly. Yeah, I really wish I could grow up faster.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Second stump, Shenzhou Fu. I hear Fushana was also in that battle.
101010 is the way.
So, Junior, Soror, great changes are coming. Why not join the Yutra as a Master Diviner? That way I could catch a breather too. General Yao Guang must be joking. If I stay on the Luofu, I'm sure to inherit the position of General. If I transfer to the Yutra, I'll be nothing but a mere Master Diviner for life. How could I not see which path holds more promise? Junior Soror's optimism is truly delightful. Looks like optimistic General is a lawful specialty. Your visitors here, so I should get going. Cascade? A perfect timing. I was about to visit the Astro Express. What's the matter? Your account of the story behind as I've written and the current state of the Amphorius. Before obtaining this book, I only knew that golden blood was reaped in this battle, and thus it was deemed a great victory. I did not know that within that golden blood lay such a stirring and tragic story. Shortly after the fall of Iron Tomb, the Alliance gathered all the generals to discuss the next course of action. The records of this book should provide them with additional support. What should we do? Rest assured, whether through opera, storytelling, or crosstalk, Luofu never lacks ways to spread stories that capture people's hearts. Besides, the Alliance has been fighting battles everywhere in recent years. There's been plenty of tales about their valor and victories. The word hero act already carries weight in people's hearts. The faithful adaptation of this, as I've written, within the Alliance is most definitely assured. But from what you've said, they want it to be remembered throughout the cosmos. The Luofu alone may not be enough. This matter requires the Skyfaring Commission's assistance. Go talk to Yukong. I'll inform her of the full situation. The False Sky Silma Pantheon. An exploration of challenging taboos one after another. Sounds like some kind of fable. I can make you a promise that the Skyfaring Commission will provide its full support for matters relating to as I've written. Now on, the connections between Shenzhou ships will grow even closer, and I'll have merchant vessels explore as I've written to allied fleets with the convenience of the Whistling Flames Guild. This matter should be handled quite smoothly. That Luofu emerged victorious in the Battle of Iron Tomb. We did not escape unscathed. Your safe return is truly a blessing. It's all thanks to my companions. Yeah, I was super lucky. Back when I was a pilot, I used to go on adventures everywhere with my companions in our starskiff. Even though we always managed to get out of sticky situations, we inevitably get a stern talking to when we returned. Those were the reckless days of my youth. If I had to choose again, I'd probably walk the same path. Same as your account of the trailblaze in your book. I'd like to ask you a personal question. What do you think about this journey to Amphorius? Just another trailblaze, an unforgettable journey, unprecedented memory. Yeah, just another trailblaze. In Crisis engulfs half the cosmos still ordinary to you, as expected from someone whose great skill breeds great courage. But no matter what, it left you with a memory, didn't it? Memory is quite a peculiar thing. Sometimes I even think it's a prank by the glow smother. And the functions, the celestials, or the Viara, they all possess lifestyles far beyond those. As history feels like it happened yesterday, it's precisely because the memories are vivid, the light stays vigilant and steady. Ready, becomes inevitable, dare not let our guard down. Now look at me, what I'm saying. At the end of the wall, there's tough in the ground, we gotta let it consume too much of our thoughts. Guiding yourself arena, I'll do my utmost and not let it so I'll do variable the stars.
Who do you think is stronger? Lord
Immortality and origination.
Why don't you go ask the general?
They left in disgrace, bearing their thoughts and apology today, returned bathed in blood, triumphant criminals, his homeland. They all in ruin, split asunder by blazing fire that forged adamant. And today we shall not speak of the psycho pump of Adonia, but of Mightymus, the backlit spirit warden. There's a boy named Mighty. Named Mighty and signifies the foe that no multitude could not withstand, as well as a foe none among 10,000 could overcome. Go on. The rain tore through the barriers and rain beat down upon the remnants of the army across the plain race cries of hollow, sorrow, lion, mighty, crown prince, see the souls where forged indestructible bodies, some of the thousand faced, matriarch threw himself a great course on a flame chase. After he hewed the black giant drank from the crimson blood, Colonel Islam ever reclaimed his throne and ascended their gate throne. Then it appears like a hot battle through the ages. There are countless cycles of people that have written who want to know what happens. Stay tuned for the next chapter. Oh my god. There's so much fucking texting. Why didn't they voice this?
My home planet made its fortune.
This shit on your table I want to collect. New Londinium Freight Check Report. I was sure I checked this thoroughly when I was there.
It's still early. Where to now?
Monument of the Three Nameless. Well, just put in a Memoria and just shove it into Pentagon's dreamscapes. Make it one of the 12 hours. Make it 13th hour. Holy shit. Mikhail always welcomes visitors. For those who lose their way and never fails to point them in the right direction. There's no confusion in your expression. I'm guessing you're not here for answers. I'm here for questions. I completed our travel journey and made unforgettable memories. I'm here to tell a story. That's right, I went to a world that even Acavilla never reached. I accomplished an unprecedented trailblaze. I want to share this experience with those who came before. Alright, let's tell them what kind of story this really is. Yeah, so much is happening in Forest. How can I sum it up in just a few minutes? This story, man, it's going to take a while. It's Genshin Impact. Alright, done. Let's start with the world of Euphorius. World where heroes rise. World that never changed. World that defies destiny. This world that is bound by sacrifice and none. Also one that never surrenders, even though in eternal suffering people will walk the same path and make the same choices. Transcending time itself is the true eternal land. Now for the meaning of this journey. Let the closed world embrace the stars. Engage in a showdown with destruction. Met precious kindred spirits. For the first time you face the Lord Ravager head on, unlike in Shenzhen, the cost of this battle is far too hefty. The threat of the anti-man legion is no longer just a flickering light in the distant stars. Named Mikhail, any navigated before, each era's trailblaze has its own significance, and the fog that stands in your way seems to be getting clearer. Treasure annihilating harmony and looks like this trailblaze. Not many people grow, just a glimpse of the corner of your star sky, and a point of cosmic destiny. Starting point for our next destination, a story I'll never forget. I made up my mind. Let me start from the beginning. He spent countless moments in his dream within a dream. The story ended and a certain immersion in your heart grew stronger like a burning ember. News doesn't travel as fast as in dreams. Every plot twist in his story caught me completely off guard. Thanks, I guess that's all that needs to be said. I think Mikhail would be proud of you all. Dream Master. The journey against the destruction and the stories behind it should be known to more people. I know a few publishers who make dream bubbles based on sample books and put them in the market in Pennyconny. However, you know Pennyconny is a realm wrapped in syrup. I worry that epic tales of heroes might be too heavy for those living in dreams. All I can do is put it on the shelf. Whether it survives the competition, there are too many uncertainties. But I think, Cascade, you should just follow your heart what tells you. You only tell stories when you truly believe in. Let's make a movie of it, goddamn. As you made up your mind, go see Dr. Edward. I'll convince Mr. OT to help out. See you later. Pennyconny dreams must conform to reality, and as I've written, is no exception. When you choose, lucky for you, this is a dreamscape where furniture can talk. I'll hear what they have to say. What? A place with flowers in it looks quite expensive. As you approach, a languid voice echoes from within. Dear Captain, do you remember me? I've been watching you for a while now. Tell me a story, I'll teach you about niche art. As long as you immerse yourself in the old world, your own world, you won't get hurt. Mace is immersed in his own world, completely silent. Why am I doing this? The vintage dolphin stares at you occasionally, rolling his eyeballs like an owl. Captain, did you know that I wasn't always a dolphin? I used to be an owl? I'm an owl anymore, I'm a dolphin. I'll take a guess why. If you know, you know. And if you don't, well, no amount of explaining will help. Riddlers need to get out of Pennyconny. The bridge control console and the full control levers move silently back and forth as if waving at you. Don't look at me, I'm the control stick and I'm an expert at controlling hearts. Trust me, just to tweak that ending a little bit, tiny bit, I'm making this perfect. It will absolutely go crazy for it. The stick shakes, making loud creaking noises. Collect your thoughts. Contain the furniture as advice to heart, which provides practically zero guidance. So it's just wasting my time? And so it's up to you to make the final verdict. After all, you're the one who lives through this story. Should I make some changes? Did you know nothing is taken seriously in Pennyconny? Even heroes' tales of blood and tears are just casual gossip over dinner. You remember Clocky, Brother Hanu, Miss Note? They're all living legends once. If as I've written gets passed down in the same mocking way, is that really... I believe in them, Furious. Yes, the answer was crystal clear from the start of the story, and the three nameless is the best proof of that, isn't it? No. Because no one remembers them.
It's still early. Where to now?
Hey, we're kind of dreaming here. Now friendship, rage, regret. Such a tiny dream bubble contains such complex emotions like pouring a whole bottle of vodka into a dolium. Thank you for providing the memories. Here's my verdict. It's bound to be a huge hit. If the results are what we expect, I still have the heroes tap dance in the vortex of Genesis. That'll be just a big success. Just kidding. Rest assured, I'm a professional dream bubble collector. I know I can and can't be successful. And so as I've written, was published in Pennyconny. Some guesses the Alfalfa family was behind it, and they weren't wrong. Such a big favor ready for the taking, why not use it? Let the young folks keep stirring things up, who knows, maybe they'll actually change the universe one day.
You might want to check where you're standing.
Science cycles for the erudition, quite the imagination there. Too bad the plot is so cliche, it's just another story about heroes fighting monsters. We've seen that 100 times already. That's what you call a classic formula. People keep coming back for more, and that's why the theme never gets old. Not to mention this was based on a real story. Did you know the interstellar peace broadcast Iron Tomb was really defeated, and the seeds of civilization are sprouting in the universe. Maybe I'll step into that memorial one day and come face to face with conversations with the heroes from that book. You're made of memorial? No way, that's gonna be something the Oak family made up. Whatever, just go out and hang with coffee at the theme park and watch out for those alien memes trying to abduct you.
It's
Yes,
still
it's
early.
tomorrow.
Where to now?
Yeah, this is a space station I know. Right, let's send the demo ships from up here point and have the NPC foot the bill. Oh, if it isn't Cascade, perfect timing. I've got good news and bad news. Which one would you like to hear first? Bad news. Now that I think about it, start with the bad news might be a bit too abrupt. Let me give the good news first. God dang it. Remember that star note I gave you? The good news is I got one from the space pirate. But his fleet was dispatched to fight against the Iron Tomb and that star note was destroyed. Oh, god damn it. I already placed my purchase order, but it'll be tough to find another stellar anytime soon for a ship of that size. Actually, I'm here for Iron Tomb 2. New account and the story behind as I've written, and the current state of the Amphorius. Not to say it was ideal, it was way more interesting than the researchers' projects. It's a shame you don't need funding, but I'll definitely invest a few 100 million credits. I'm doing an elective called History of Frontier Planets back in the student days, where a professor warned us the first day not to take everything at face value. Many worlds add exaggerated elements to local hero legends, claiming their ancestors' bloodlines are inherited from some aeon. Eventually, having an extraordinary origin story became quite the trend. But isn't that just how stories work? When enough people believe in them, they gradually become reality? I'll get as I've written added to the space station's required reading list. Researchers may not be interested in mythology, but once they hear it's Madame Herta's project, they'll get excited as Peppy seeing a spacesuit. Speaking of which, where's Herta? She's dead. Madame Herta was overexerted, so needs some time to recover. Who said that? Not me and Lord Ravager isn't enough to make me overexert myself. I mean, Lord Ravager, you literally stared at news. I just wasn't online, that's all. Now he keeps pestering me about forming some alliance. I got tired of the nagging, so I just turned on auto answering mode. Now, Red Cascade, I've got some more good news. After Iron Tomb fell, the scepter was ruined, but Screw and I managed to salvage a majority of data. They're crucial for the newborn Amphorius. Well, let's not call that for now. Things go smoothly, the world's evolution can skip its inorganic life phase and take a big step forward. Besides, the last extrapolation record, the one where you acted as the world-bearing titan, is crucial. The Trailblazer will replace the destruction and purify this world. Screw has signed a special agreement with the IPC that will closely monitor the state of Amphorius for a while. So what happened to Sareen? Who? As the heart of the scepter, she too fulfilled the cosmos in the instant when Iron Tomb sought to cause all of existence. She became the memories of the stars. The surging imaginary energy enabled her to create a miracle. With herself as the cradle, she closed the cycle of causality in Amphorius, making a world emerge from the memory zone. I do not understand any of that. Of course, I know you just want to hear the outcome. Let me put it this way, she's just sleeping. May you open her eyes again and peek out, remember her once again and embark on a journey to meet you. That already happened in the past, in their subjective time. Everything has become eternal. She was smiling when she left you, so don't be sad. She'll tell you the same if she were here. Hello, until a new Amphorius is born. I can't make any promises. That plan will gradually become how you remember it to be. No one can tell when will that be. Make 1,000 amber arrows, or maybe it'll only take a year or two. The only thing is certain that what you're doing certainly has hastened its growth. As you continue the journey, be prepared for the worst, but keep in mind your heart. There's one thing in what Amphorius is short of, it's miracles. So what is the prime move of life? Screw and I reached a consensus on that. Regrettably, the answer given by the scepter is indeed destruction. You can find a more detailed discussion in the database. That's not Amphorius' answer, and I don't imagine it's yours either. Now, in any sense of these, which are written in institutions, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, you can make your own research topic. What's the meaning of life? I don't have any other questions. Now, disconnect for now. I've got lots of stuff to deal with. Sarah, signing off. Lara has actually been thinking about Amphorius all this time. The last time she couldn't stop talking about something was when we contained the Stellar Run. Leave as I've written to us. I'll contact you again when we have news. Girl's gonna find this moment, no matter how you try to get her attention, there's no response. And that's Herta saying it. By God, let it end! At last, your journey of sewing has reached its end, and you return to the Astral Express. Looking back, the amphoria she spoke of has taken root deep across the universe, quietly waiting the day it will sprout. This is the final step of Genesis. What are you spacing out for? Oh, it's you guys. You finished your missions too? Of course, after all, we traveled through the amphoria together, I ran my heart out for this. Missing the message from March when I was leaving Thalassa, so I came back with her. She ran into some trouble on Kelsis. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really shy as it is, and even the synthesia began to break down. Thank goodness Donna can speak the Clay's language. Also, I discovered a new species resembling chimeras on Spindle 3. There are no prior records of it. Does that mean there will be planets completely filled with dromeses? Let's wait for Himiko and Mr. Yang to come back before we do a full debrief. Should rest for now. Cascade, you look tired. Yeah, see you in a bit then. Well, it's never been so quiet, as though you could hear the sound of heartbeats. This is the final stretch you arrived for and 4 years, only fate knows when it will respond. But you know, whether it's tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, they're all on the path of the Trailblazers, not as parallel.
Stay strong. Eyes forward. Always.
Great, I'm hallucinating.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
The only... Well, it's not the only one. The children were voiced. An eternal page. Well, that felt like an eternal mission. At the end of the story, everyone finds their happy ending, and they will live on forever in your memory. Finally. Oh, it's a new day. Perfect.
Sorry, how about a Who made it win?
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Root here.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Have some sunshine.
May death protect us!
Who made it win? Dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Root here.
Have some sunshine.
Embrace a new life.
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Rewrite destruction with me. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show me the way. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me. Show me the way.
May death protect us! Embrace a new life.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Alright. So Dahlia is completed, I would assume. Not quite. But whatever. There we go. Maybe next I'll build Sally. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I believe with that we are kind of done with HSR. I'm just considering, because HSR is kind of pissing me off as of late with its retcons and shit. I might quit it for a while, like for a year. I'm considering it. Anyways, Peach. We'll see you guys next time. I'll stream more Where Winds Meet later today. Alright, Peach.